Okay, yeah, it's definitely recording.
Okay. Hello, I'm Ryan.
And I'm John.
And today we'll be looking at 8 different Timothée Chalamet movies to see which Chalamet is objectively the most Chad and the most virgin.
So let's just get right into it. And we went through 8 of his pretty essential films. Some of them I would say were less essential than others, but
Yeah.
you know, we had to get a full range of who his characters really are.
Right. Okay. So we've organized it into several different criteria, and you're going to hear the different categories. And so each Chalamet is going to be scored in each category, from number 8 being the winner to number 1 being the loser. And the winner scores the most points, and the loser scores the least. And we're going to do that over several categories, and then at the end we're going to tally up the score to see, once again, which Chalamet is the most Chad, which one is the most virgin.
We got some pretty interesting questions to compare the Chalamets. So these are the movies we saw to get a full scope of his characters. We watched The King on Netflix.
That's right.
We watched Lady Bird on Netflix. We saw Miss Stevens on Hulu. We saw Beautiful Boy on Amazon,
right, on Prime Video.
Yeah, and we saw Hot Summer's Night on Amazon too.
Yeah, Hot Summer Night. That one is also on Prime. That's an Amazon original.
Yeah. Okay, and then we watched 1 and 2, which is, where did we watch that one on?
That was we rented that on Amazon as well.
Really? Wow. Then we watched Call Me by Your Name and
Essential.
Little Women. So that is the 8 films we watched. So I think honestly, the right thing to do is just straight up, let's get into the categories.
Okay. And so this first category is Chalamet versus Chalamet. Basically, which Chalamet would win in a fight against the others. And right now we have, and I'll list off the characters, we have King Henry from King, Kyle from Lady Bird, Billy from Miss Stevens, Nick from Beautiful Boy, Daniel, aka Danny, in Hot Summer Night, Zach from 1 and 2, Elio from Call Me by Your Name, and Lori, aka Teddy, from Little Women.
Alright, so Chalamet
Versus Chalamet. Okay. So honestly, I think we can put Elio at the bottom. Okay, wait.
Pun intended, or?
What do you mean pun intended? I just, honestly, I think him and Lori might be kind of in the same category. And at the end of Little Women, blink and you'll miss it, folks. But he's playing around with with these wooden swords or whatever. And you know, I feel like noble people back in the 1800s of America learned. He probably know. Well, he was in Europe, so I'm sure he knows how to fence. So he would. So if Elio charged him, all he had to do is stab his heart, and he would be dead. Nick is a little higher because one, he's a druggie. I'm saying the crystal meth makes him a super, and we see this man break into his family home.
True.
So we can assume that this man is not here to fuck around. No, he tells the girl that he's, sleeping around with or whatever, he says, I'll visit you. I'll visit you in the hospital. I will, I promise.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't.
Well, we're not getting into that.
No, but I'm saying that heartlessness can be used on the battlefield, man. He's not gonna resist. Elio, he's a little soy boy. He's a little soy boy.
All right, so we can rank them.
I feel like he's number 8. And then I guess you could say that Kyle is pretty
chill, yeah.
Right. I wasn't really factoring Kyle into the equation. Yeah, and he's kind of like a Greenpeace kind of guy.
That's hella tight.
Elio, he's got that aggressive gay daddy energy going on. And And listen, if he can, I'm telling you, Oliver was the top. And so if he can take a dick, he can take a punch. Okay, and so I'm thinking Ilio is definitely stronger than Kyle.
Yeah, you know what? We could put Kyle. So 1 point
is
the worst, 8 is the best.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so right now we're in the Ilio, Lori, and Billy. Like, these are the guys that I kind of have that are like kind of tied. Billy has like that troubled kid energy, you know, like I'm a school shooter type of, like, you know, like he has like that ferocity. Don't be sad, don't be sad. And like, did you see him? Imagine, like,
he was aggressive.
But I don't. I feel great, Rachel. I feel like alive. Like I could just.
Yes, when he goes to Miss Stevens and he's like,
That's why you don't want to be with me, isn't it?
you know, she was getting scared. Like,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna need to call someone.
He's a little scared. That I swear he did a Naruto run.
Yeah.
He
He probably did.
So I feel like Billy is stronger than Ilio. Okay, do you think Lori or Billy? I feel like Lori.
Oh shoot, I forgot about. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, that scene puts everything into that fencing, like wooden sword scene.
I think the poets might disagree.
Teddy gets a 4. Nick is definitely kind of in those tiers. So,
Oh, okay, yeah. He's next. Oh, Danny.
oh shit. When it comes to King Henry and Zach.
Oh, yeah, no. I think he could shoot a gun. Honestly, I feel like with what he's been through.
Because he's the one who's been through the most, like,
Yeah.
kind of like the fucked up, like,
Yeah.
he's like in the darker story, right? Like,
Can't hold on to everything. I think some things you can. Then I hope you're good at being hurt.
yeah, you want to just,
You would be willing.
let's just give him a fucking 6.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
because we knew it was gonna get down to King Henry
And Zach. I think King Henry wins.
I want to say he does, but that teleportability is just. so-
Dude, I know. Well, it's because we kind
Two
of
guys.
see him wrestling a bit with the French guy. Like he wrestles a bit with his opponents, and that'll kill him.
This is.
This is yeah.
It's too hard because Zach could easily win.
Dude, here's the Zach. Zach isn't a killer.
he
Zach
would, but
is
he
a killer.
killed someone.
No, but I feel like King Henry, man. Like, dude, King Henry.
Just kill all of these motherfuckers.
Like, I really think so. If this is
I mean, King Henry could. He could.
Honestly, I think that he has a higher chance. I think King Henry,
Because
if he gets into close quarters, he's screwed. Because Zach isn't gonna unless Zach does charge up on him. But then he risks injury.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard.
We saw him rush his dad and get. No, he was defending himself though. He was defending. He wasn't aggressive.
Yeah.
The dad put him up against the wall. And he was like, and he was like, "What are you doing, son?"
What are you doing?
King Henry was more offensive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think just because King Henry is a killer, knows about killing, and will be more offensive.
He did so much murder.
Honestly, the fact that we put Zach this high up, like whether or not he's second to King Henry or not, he's destined to make it pretty far.
It's not worth it.
He will die, I think.
Okay, so
He would die.
Yeah, okay. So
And then imagine he teleports, and then like fucking Lori like runs him over.
okay, let's just give Zach the 7.
Yeah. We'll give Zach the 7.
All right.
I can't believe we're giving that piece of shit a 7.
Dominant lux perpetua luciate, requiescat in pace.
What? It's like the cheeks of a baby's butt. Grandmothers, marriage, movies, spider. What you did was very baller.